One of Passover's most beloved traditions is the stealing of the Afikoman, a half piece of matza that's hidden, found, and eaten for dessert. But where did this curious custom come from? Surprisingly, the Mishnah from around 200 CE states the opposite. One should not have any Afikoman after the Passover sacrifice. So how did a prohibition become today's tradition? Even more confusing, nobody seemed to be sure what Afikoman meant. 3 students of Rabbi Judah gave different answers: post-meal entertainment, dessert meats like mutton and pigeon, or desserts like nuts and dried fruit. The word Afikoman likely comes from Greek, combining epi, meaning over, and komos, meaning revelry or merriment, possibly referring to after-dinner parties common in Greek culture. Rabbi Judah was probably saying, after the Passover meal, don't go wild with parties, just go to bed. But later rabbis interpreted it as don't eat dessert, and eventually that the final taste should be matzah. By the 12th century, Rashi's students began referring to this final matzah eaten at the Seder as Afikoman. But how did kids start stealing it? That's Maimonides' fault. He misread a Talmudic passage about hastening the matzah as snatching it from children. By the 12th century, adults were stealing the Afikoman from children to keep them engaged. But by the 17th century, the tradition flipped. Now children were stealing it and ransoming it back to adults. So when you steal the Afikoman at your Seder, you're participating in a tradition that began as a prohibition, was transformed through mistranslations, and evolved into one of Passover's most delightful customs for keeping children engaged in the Seder. Now you know.